Alright, so this is the last video that you'll have to watch of me for the day. Are you getting tired of me being on your screen yet? So this is going to just serve as a quick overview of the materials that I want you to get into for today. And I'll be trying to post one of these videos each at the start of each day that has full assignments so that you can kind of have a nice little preface for what you're going to get into. And so today I want you to read the syllabus, and I want you to read the overview of the materials for the course. So the course schedule is what it's called. When you get into the course and you look at module 1, there'll be a section in there that's linked materials, and so you can find all of the different assignments for that day, including the readings from the book and then live links to the articles that are online or the podcasts or whatever that are online. So it's these couple of videos, and the syllabus and the course overview, and then I want you to read the introduction in this book. So this introduction will provide a nice way for you to kind of see what's up and coming, the kinds of things that are going to be covered, and also will help you kind of start to think about some of the terminology and some of the things that I want you to become familiar with, some of the terminology I want you to become familiar with. And today I really want you to be thinking about feminism and what feminism means to you, and how you relate to it, and how you kind of take that on as a part of your own, or if you don't. And although this is not a women's study class, the idea of feminism and feminism psychology in particular is really important to this course and to our understanding of the psychology of women. So it's going to be coming up a lot. There is a short Onion article. It's supposed to be humorous. It is humorous, I think. The Onion is an online and paper publication that produces kind of satirical and spoof articles, and so it is supposed to be funny, but it can be controversial and bring up some emotions too, so check into those. And I also want you to watch a TED Talk video by Chimamanda. It's called "We Should All Be Feminists," and she talks about her experiences in Africa, and how she sees sexism and how she's experienced sexism, and also makes a call for why we should all kind of take a feminist perspective and then bring this into our lives. And then I wanted to juxtapose that with a more critical and kind of hard-hitting article, which is the Frank Talk with Jessica Crispin, who is the author. She's a feminist and author of Why I Am Not a Feminist, a Feminist Manifesto, and she does take a more critical look of how our current society is using the word feminism, and how that might not actually lead to any forward progress, that it might be kind of stalling us out. And in particular, she kind of talks about these things related to power feminism, so like the Beyonce feminist, and how that's not necessarily helpful to the feminist movement that she's interested in. And so she's kind of distanced herself from the way feminism is currently and most widely portrayed by the media today. And so one kind of thing I want you to be thinking about, and I started talking about this in the introduction video, is that in order for us to kind of be open to and more critical about the kind of consuming these materials, we need to think about culture and how culture happens to us. So as beings, humans here, we all exist within our culture, and sometimes when we are inside of the culture, it's hard for us to see it. So one thing that I'm hoping for us all to be able to kind of, and the book I think does a nice job of framing this and helping us get out of our kind of day-to-day perspective. It's kind of like crawl out from underneath culture and be able to look at it from a different vantage point. So culture usually happens to us, and we are kind of inside of culture. But I want you to consider what is that culture? How is it happening to us? And I want to look at it. I want us to all look at it and see it with new eyes. And so be thinking critically and be open to kind of maybe seeing things in ways that you didn't see them before. And in order to do that, we do need to kind of step outside of our normal day-to-day lens and just think about how culture is here, whether or not we see it or whether or not we feel it. So let's tune in, let's be open, and I want you to start thinking about feminism, and hope you enjoy these introductory materials. Thanks.